movements, and I'm going to go to the movements table. So how do we know which entries are not ready for the public? So this is a very sort of long table, sometimes difficult to. So if you go, there's this column. We have columns with counts, right? So source count is the number of sources in the cross-reference. Issues count, right? So issues count will tell you all the reports that have ever been written for this entry. And issues outstanding will tell you which ones have not been resolved, right? So if we want to know how many records with issues, outstanding there are, what would we do? Who knows how we would search this? Any thoughts? So what if I were to run a search here using issues outstanding? Okay. So now this is a query. So if I want to find anything that has an outstanding issue, what would I write in the query? So we would write here greater than 0, right? And then that would give us issues outstanding count greater than 0. And that you cannot, can you read how many? 7. Yeah. And there might be more that have not been reported, right? If we want to see how many have reports, issue count. The other thing that you can do, if you want to just see if it has an issue count, use the handy dandy asterisk, and that just means that there's a value there, right? So we run it with the asterisk, and that tells us there's 748. So there's 3 entries that have been resolved, right? So far. Another way that you can use to look at this is in the movements table. Okay, you can go to movement details to see which sources have, which records have outstanding issues by going to movements details. Then you press on, the find, and then you go to report by, and also use the asterisk. This is going to search for anything that has reports, right? So we do perform find, and it gives us 746. So you can start looking there. That's one way of browsing the issues, right? Again, another way of looking at them, going back to issue details, we run another find. So here we go to tables, right? Down here, we choose movements, and then perform find, and it's going to show you all the reports for anything that is in movements. There are 880 reports. Why? Because there are entries that have multiple reports for multiple issues, right? So that's one thing that you can do when you're reporting. If there's different things that are wrong with that entry, it might make sense to make multiple reports. Yeah. Okay.
How did you get to this mask? Reports?
Go to layout, and then at the very bottom.
Here, this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, issues table. Yeah.
There's issues tables and there's issues details.